So we'll just do our 30 minutes, 40 minutes, however much time Joel needs. And then
okay, we're going live. You guys are on it, babe. Do you want to introduce Jackie?
Hi, Jackie. Welcome you guys to the wine. I guess I should put my camera on, even though I don't expect miracles, y'all. Welcome to the wine, the wine hour, you guys, of our amazing opportunity that we have here. We are so excited. I love this opportunity, you guys. I think it's such a, well, not only is it fun, but it's also very, very lucrative. So there's just so many possibilities and options. So I'm going to introduce Miss Jacqualyn Bellavia. She is one of our leaders here, really good friend to us, and she helps run the wine trainings all the time. So I'm going to introduce her and let her introduce her cook.
Well, thank you, Tanny. You're so kind, and you do look beautiful, and I absolutely love your hair. So keep staying where you are. It's beautiful. It does you well, my friend. But anyway, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, June 17th. Tomorrow is Father's Day. So before we get started, let's give a big shout out to all the dads and bonus dads out there, because it is just amazing to be a father. I wish I still had mine. I wish him happy heavenly Father's Day. But anyway, everybody have a great day tomorrow. Hope you get to see your kids and spend time with them if that allows. So, but anyway, as you know, every Saturday we do the wine brunch tasting, or the wine tasting brunch, as I like to call it. And we feature one of our up and coming instructors, PSIs, GSIs, CSIs. They are learning more and more about the business. They are growing their business. And we absolutely love featuring them, as well as what they have prepared for us to taste and feature one of our wines. We do this every Saturday. And today we have one of our wonderful Canadians joining us. I absolutely love this dude. He has come a long, long way. He does a great job for us. And he has prepared for you all today a wonderful, healthy dish. And the wine that he chose, which is one of our Sauvignon Blancs, has a lot of acidity and fruit-forward flavors in it. And we'll talk about that as he starts to go through his tasting. But I think he did a fabulous job on his page. He gave a lot of golden nuggets in terms of health. And so be sure we'll be putting that out in the chat a little bit later. But let's get started. And I want to introduce my dear friend, Mr. Joel Hooper. And he is, his MSI is Donna Meyer. And we absolutely love her too. And under her guidance, he has done really, really well. So Joel, what do you have for us today, honey? And we hear him. I hope he's here. Let's see. Can find him.
Sorry, is that better now? Can you hear me now? Sorry about that.
Yes,
okay. So, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, as Jackie said, I'm decided today to do a healthy meal, and I'm trying to lose weight, trying to be healthier. I've always heard, the best way is by eating a cat meal. Well, I don't normally eat tomatoes, but I've been working my way up to doing that every day. So today I made what I call a cake meal, which is actually cucumber, avocado, tomato, and egg. Now, egg is not quite, is a little more acidic, so it's not quite in the alkaline diet, but it's actually at a 6 instead of a neutral. So this is this is my bowl. This is what it looks like, and then the dressing I have is a cucumber dill dressing. So I'm just gonna add that on, and it's actually really easy to make. So I'm just gonna add that onto my salad there.
And so you homemade your dressing, Joel?
I did. It was actually really easy. So then let's add a little bit of taste on the pepper and the salt. There we go. And the pairing with is the 28 Pat Paulson. which is a Sauvignon Blanc. Sorry, it's a Sauvignon Blanc. So you want to go with this to kind of help cut through the acidity of the tomatoes. And so let's give it a try. So I'm going to the wine first. Great, very good. So let's now go with my tomato, my egg and salad, and see how it tastes.
Okay, it sounds delicious, and based on your page, you wrote a beautiful page, by the way. It is going to pair very well to cut through because just so you know, guys, this particular Sauvignon Blanc has a lot of, it is a bold. When you get Sauvignon Blancs out of New Zealand, they're more milder. This comes out of I believe River Valley, California, which is near Sonoma. And so this is a very fruit forward. You might taste some vanilla or peach or like yellow nectarines and stuff like that. And I'm anxious to see what his taste comes out. But as you know, what you taste is what you taste. But I do think serving this particular wine with what he has chosen to cook really is going to pair well. And I hope we didn't lose him, Tanya.
I hope not either. I can give a little bit of education on it if he's not there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look. You go ahead. I'm gonna look. I think we might have
Okay.
lost.
Well, you guys, just so you guys know, Sauvignon Blanc Sauv is a, there you are, Joel. Let me see.
So did you get to taste it, Joel?
I lost you. So you go now. So I got a little bit of the avocado, tomato, egg, and the cucumber. I love cucumber. I mean, it is a little bitter, but I love having it in my subs because it actually adds a little bit of the sweetness. So I love it. Did I lose you again?
Nope, you're there. I can hear you. We just can't see
Okay, here we
you.
go. Oh.
I love technology.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh,
I think
we're losing you, Joel.
yeah.
But
And you want to enlighten us about that?
yeah, I
wine?
was just going to give you guys a few little fun tips about Sauv Blanc. It's usually from the Bordeaux region of France, and it's called Sauv means wild, and obviously Blanc means white. So it's the wild grapes that grew in southern France. Actually, is where it's from. That grape. Anyway, but it's known for being very light and refreshing. It pairs very well with like a passion fruit or like peppers. If you like to roast peppers, maybe like that. That's kind of what I like to pair it with as well. Just something unique and different. If you guys want to, I'll give you a fruit and a savory kind of option. But it depends. But I feel like ours has a little more dryness to it. I don't know. That's what I think. But it's very, very. It's very. If you guys are starting in the wine and you haven't had a lot of wine, I recommend starting with this wine. I recommend trying this one and kind of moving forward. But yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely one of our lighter, easier, very refreshing, very, very good for summer wines. There's a little bit of information for you guys.
Absolutely. We always love that. And you know, all of our wines, most of us, when we came in, or a lot of us, we were fixated on one wine that we knew because we had been drinking mass-produced wines, right? And they're what we consider a wine punch, and the recipe is the same year in and year out. So really, it's almost like a sales psychology on you when you drink those wines, because that's the taste your palate develops. And when you switch and you really taste a fine wine that was fermented properly and stayed in the barrels and wasn't rushed, that is a different flavor year to year. And that's how it's supposed to be, because really, we talk a lot about this, Tanya, but really wine is a food, and it should be tasted and experienced that way. And as you taste our different wine varietals that we have that are shipped to you, your palate will grow. And that's why we try to give you different things to pair the wines with. And if you go in your back office, there's a lot of tasting notes for you there to be able to do that and really have the full experience of what this club is all about. It's not just you get wine to drink, to get, tipsy or whatever. This is really a full educational experience of what the wine life is supposed to be like. And that is what Rory and Tanya and Peter's vision was when they got into this, because there's so much education that has been lost over the years.
Absolutely. Wine is definitely an acquired education. It's an acquired taste, but it's also, like Jackie said, it's a consumable product. So it's meant to be paired with food. It's meant to help you digest your food. So it's very, very, I think it's so rewarding. It's such an amazing thing to have. I think every meal should have it. That's my opinion. So every meal should have
Absolutely.
it.
And it is, and it's a good, I don't know, when you're sitting having a cocktail or a glass of wine with your friends, it's just it's like an experience. I know we always had, back when Joey was home, we always had family Sunday. And the first thing, my son, well, you got to start it with what, Mom? You go get a bottle of wine to open, and then you figure out what you're going to cook, because you want to match that with, instead of the other way around. And so it was kind of fun. It's like a family tradition. Quite honestly, I miss that, because he's not any longer here and all his friends are grown and everything, but our house was the house to be at. And it was a good experience. And whether you're with, 2 friends or a whole family gathering, wine is always a good thing to have, to enjoy and experience. And that's what this is all about, is a true wine experience through this club. And so not to mention, you are getting phenomenal quality of wine for a discounted price, guys. If you really walked into a retail store to buy one of these bottles, you're going to probably pay on upwards, more than $125 a bottle. You're getting these wines at very reasonable costs, good wines, because of the way that the business is set up. There's no middleman, and that's what the goal always was to take all of that out, so that they can give you the best value for the wine that you are getting. So
I'm back. I'm on a more stable connection now, so now you shouldn't lose me.
Perfect. I think we talked through that. So let's see how your pairing went, honey.
So, all right. So this is the salad now with everything in it, and the Pat Paulson. So let's give her a go.
Absolutely. And I put your page in the chat for everyone.
Thank you so much. I love how the wine changes the flavor of the food so much. That is spectacular.
So what, in terms of changing the flavor, what kind of flavors are you getting out of that? In your opinion?
Yeah, it is some berries. Yeah, I would say definitely a little bit of berry in that, and just the fact that it really cuts through the acidity of the tomato, so it kind of takes that acidity kind of off of the flavor, which makes it even better. Which actually makes it easier for me to eat tomatoes.
Well, if it takes a little sip of wine to get the tomatoes to get the health, and by the way, the wine is healthy as well. There's a lot of health benefits from naturally fermented varietals. So, Joel, I'm so glad that you chose a healthy choice. We've talked about the cucumber, tomato, and avocado salad for a while on the platform. As a matter of fact, a lot of us have pages for alkaline living because of Richard Davison, who happens to be a mentor of Roy's, and we've learned a lot about that. But to see that it does pair well with the Sauv Blanc, that is just another way to experience a great morning, a great Saturday morning. But guys, just as you go through, if you're not in the club, we encourage you. There's many reasons why we encourage you to get in the club. Number one, to experience what we have here. There's no better testimony to your viewers and your followers than you having consumption. Now, there's all sorts of reasons why people can't. We understand that, and there's ways to work around that. But really, if you embrace what we're doing here and you really kind of grasp the big picture, it is more than just getting wine delivered to your door. This is a whole shift to try to educate the public, and us as professional marketers. What do? We educate. And so the more that the masses of us educate about this, they are going to learn and they will understand what we are all about. And that drives big masses of eyeballs to your PBS. So always be mindful to keep top of mind, to be writing ads on a regular, consistent basis about the club, because this is one of it is the biggest anchor that we have that's going to drive those eyeballs. And once they get to your system, they're going to see everything else we have. So
Exactly. If I might also, you guys, I want you guys to realize this is a business opportunity. So regardless of the amazing product, this just happens to have an amazing product behind it that we get to have fun with, right? That we get to drink and consume, and all of that is, I'm not a tax accountant, but all that's a write-off because it's required for your membership. You guys keep in mind that you're investing in a business though, okay? You're investing in a business to help grow and support yourself. So if you're looking at that, there's no losing in this opportunity. So you have the business opportunity, and then you have the amazing wine that you're getting to help acquire and build your palate as well. So anyway, I just wanted to make sure I said that as well, because this is a great opportunity. And also, not only that, but DTC Ambassador has other avenues, other angles. So make sure you're joining us for the compensation discussion, the little quick snapshot on Mondays. And then on Wednesdays, we have the Brain Food, the homeschool behind it as well. We all have so much different things here running with this company. This is just it's a good anchor to be in. Everybody should be in it, I think. It's just going to change lives. So,
well, and too, if you're serious about being a business owner, Ken, you hit the nail on the head. This is a business, and wine is one of the largest direct to consumer sales or sales period around the world, and we promote globally. You're missing out on the business opportunity if you're not involved, if you're not taking every aspect of what the platform offers, and it is our number one anchor for a reason. So I hope you do understand that as you grow your business, this is one that you really need to figure out how to get in and utilize. So it is about 11:24, and I know Rory needs more time today, so we're going to be mindful of that. Joel, thank you so very much.
Thank you, Joel.
Thoroughly enjoyed your dish. I'm glad you chose that dish. And guys, he wrote a phenomenal page with a lot of nuggets, health nuggets, whys and why nots, and what that particular combination will do for your health. And also he wrote how it paired very nicely. So please take a peek at his page, and we'll be back next week, same time, same channel. And we will have another wonderful cook. And but for now, we're going to pass it back to Roy.
Let me just hop in here real quick before Roy steps in, guys. I had so many people telling me they did not know that we're having the wine and dine once a month. You guys mark your calendars. It is July 13th, okay? 8 Eastern time. And I want, if this is a family wine and dine where you have your wine and you're pairing it with food. We are going to call on you and have you chitty chat with us and help share your tasting notes and things. So please join us. There's no excuses now. I've told everybody, so pass it on. And then I'll let Rory can go ahead and step in here.
So Rory, you can take it away, buddy.
All right. So this definitely blends into our DTC stuff. So I'm going to leave the recording just going as this is. The stuff that we covered about in the first hour, where we got Trent Staggs going for Senate, we're going to be segueing that into our education process. It's the same values and directions he represents. We know that he'll be coming on and talking to everybody as we progress that. And you guys, we're about to start launching the landing pages. We're going to start taking pre-enrollments. We're going to start lining the families up. But, you know, at the same time, this is it's a correlation to us, right? The same people that are going to be backing Trent Staggs are also going to be proponents of parent choice with the funds for raising their kids and the education. You know, it's the money side of education, and it's a really big deal, as some of these states are looking at what they're going to allow. Not every state allows their funds to be following the child. And this is something that we're going to want to see a lot of, because it affects us. It affects us on Brain Food Academy, because, you know, we're going to have a lot more exposure when parents have funds to put their kids where they want to put them. And then we still got to educate our thing and get it out there. So this is a long vision. This is something that we're putting in place for a long time to come. So initially, I'm going to tell everybody, I sell what's on the truck. Our Brain Food landing pages are coming. I'm going to focus on the pages for Trent first. We can segue, we can always add to it, we can always amend those, but we're going to focus on what we have right now. And right now, there's a lot of propensity to get traffic, get people coming in, but there's other things that we can do to attract them into our list. And that's what I want to show you guys right now. So you guys know how we put the ads out there, the articles out there. I need you guys to pay really close attention to what I'm about to do. All right. So let me share my screen. Okay. Now I got this article that I'm working on, right? I got this new one, and I gave you guys a bunch of content to play with. Like, it's incredible, right? And you know, just for kicks, I'll tell Chat GPT to go to work for me to make me look good, and I'll get another one. And you guys are all available to use all this. Like, there's technicalities of what's there, and everything that's being spit out of this amazing program is all things based on Stag's campaign stuff he's put out there. And you know, I know Tenny and I are always really good about it. You know, if this is like so against your views and you don't want to put it out there, don't. We totally understand. We you know, we have our views and our directions. We have a very politically aligned directive with our education program, because we are going after something very big. We are also going after something that does require states for us to have absolute success, right? Crazy numbers of success. We need to have exposure where these states are actually letting the funds be dictated by the parents, right? Like the fund should travel with the student. So we definitely need a voice there. All right, now I'm going to pull this up. Oh yeah, it's writing this. I'm going to keep adding this here. I'm spacing them out with this. I'm going to put one more in there, and you guys are all welcome to use this. Like, it's so much content, but it's great, right? And it's right in different ways. And if you guys take these and you know, you can utilize it, combine the two, go through it all. And I'm going to go on something here. I'm going to get some more information for you as we wait eons for this to get completed.
That program is amazing.
It's crazy, right? Yeah, I'm not sure why. Sometimes it does that, cuts off. Just couldn't finish his thought. Let's see. Okay. Then I'm gonna go, now I'm just gonna go broad on this. Let's see. Now we're getting to the education stuff. I was trying to go there anyway, but it kind of went there for me. All right, so this gave me some stuff. I'm gonna have Trent look over this, guys. But this is incredible on the stuff that comes in there. But this right here, authentic conservatism, and by the way, this was an awesome direction. I'll thank Susan Bates. Like you remind me of something, and I'm going to put a lot more information on this, but like anything that we should be trying to educate on, like what is conservatism? But how we ask for it, rather, right? As historian. I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of like information on it, right? So I'm gonna create a new folder that's not necessarily on Trent, just conservatism topics carried forward. And I'm gonna take this off because obviously we're not as campaign manager, but I'm gonna go I'll take that part off. So that's more stuff there. It's good. Okay, now this is what I want you to pay attention. So I'm gonna go to my pages here. I'm gonna go to the one I've been writing a lot, right, which is stacks for Senate. And what I'm gonna do is I got the focus on here, right? And then I'm gonna put here goes, ready? Let's see, I had a way I want to word this. So I'm adding a little call to action for them to do that. And what I'm going to do is I am going to make this a little bold. I was going to go to like a heading size 5 or 4. I'll go 4. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to make this one this a heading 3. And I'm going to go to a text blue. And this has this here. Got a spacing issue. And this, I'm going to just put it here, bold. And I'm going to go to the brain food page. I'm going to have it start going there. So I'm going to do a call. It's a subtle one, but it goes there, right? So there's this, and if they read down, there's more. I'm going to hit update. And this is what I want you to pay attention of. Is this right here? You know, anywhere there's a talk about education, you want to refer them over. So we'll start writing our pages more that direction and just let it go out there in more of a grassroots, subtle direction. We're going to get really bold with our marketing, but in connecting it with Trent, who's running for Senate, this is more of the subtle way we want to go. Now he's going to come on. We're going to see his stuff come on there, and he'll speak about the education process. He already did on our last talk. You know, he is absolutely for the direction and the solutions like what we do, right? The education process is so broken, right? And we're offering an amazing solution, and we're going to get a lot of footwork done and pounded out, you know, over the next years, right? It's going to take years to get what we want even going. So it's really good to have anything like this, but this gets a conversation going, brings awareness to it. And that's what we care about the most right now is awareness. We're going to be building this on a long-term plan. And I just wanted to put some emphasis. This gives us a doorway to it. Like, we knew Trent was going to run. He was thinking about it, getting things lined up for a while, but you know, he's the one that said to me, like, we got to make a change and stuff. I said, yeah, that's why we're doing this education stuff. He's like, absolutely. And it kind of blended together. Right. And I was just like, man, it's nice having people in the same direction, and we'll find more. And we just got to get, people of the same directive and cause together to help get our message out there. And this is the beginning of it. So this is what I wanted you guys to really just see how I did it. I'm gonna call to action for them to get on our email list, because we'll be putting that out there to our email list. We'll be doing a response magic campaigns and do a lot more stuff robust that's in that area that's there. All right, so everybody, you guys, I created a lot of background work for us to utilize things. We can get our pages done, submit those. There's a gazillion headlines on what to do that tie it to our articles and to our ads, right? And they have it down below, right? Like it's like, I should have some fun with it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna do this here in classifieds for free. I have to think on this, and we haven't done political stuff in a long, long time. Let's see if I can get to classifieds for free. Now I can't get to them today. They don't let me get there. That's okay. So let's see. Let's see, let me connect there too. There we go. I got here. Oh, that's what I need to do. Actually, I gotta look at those. I know some of these images, I know we can use some of them right away. I'll do one as Trent P stack. So we have images we can use here. All right, so I'm gonna come here. Hopefully the file is not too big. Let's see if it isn't. They don't have a politics one, but they do have communities and news and events. I did it. I ran out of time. So let's see. I'm just gonna get one. I'm gonna do it again. Communities. That's funny. Give me the same code. There we go. There we go. So I'll come mark this out later so I can renew it. But there's this, it's there. And these are things we can put out there. So this is how I would do it. It's just like that, combining our ads and our headlines. We're ready to start moving on these now. We can put them all in those different things. As far as categories, like I'll go and post an ad. Like it's, people are drawn into this race particularly has a lot of exposure. We just got to get out there with it too, right? But I do this in communities. This is anything political we put in communities. We also do miscellaneous, but it also affects business, education, and we can write it there, right? If you care about education, you should pay attention to this, and then segue. But I'll write that down. All right, I'm gonna stop my share. I'm gonna top the hour, Niall. I'll have you get over there. I'm gonna cover one thing briefly. You guys, when it comes to building your business, building success, there is no better way to do it than participating in the V marketing. You get your own PBS done. We're building articles, putting that stuff out there. We're going to constantly be doing that. But when you grow the team and give back to others, that is the quickest way to success here. And it's helping the vision that we've constructed of helping millions of homes around the world. We can't do it by ourselves. We need everybody else to help step up. So now I was going to go into this in a very effective way. This is by far our most effective way to grow. We bring the leads in. We have new students coming in every day, and they need somebody to walk them through this. That's how we got this structured. So our instructors are contacting them and moving them forward. So Niall, if you're are you about ready?
I am 100% ready.
Awesome. I will stop this share on YouTube because, as you know, we don't broadcast this. But guys, this is something to take care of, and I'm going to tell you, weekly activity is a must. Daily, if you can. This just builds. All right, Niall, take it from there. I got to get ready to get on